Yeah, okay, so I'll just go find you a replay of a build that you can use that is pretty good. He's also fighting a this guy is fighting a Dux here. Do you know Uragi?
No.
He's the ex OG player, now he's playing for Navi. Okay, but I am just showing you this just for the item build lah. Okay, it's a pretty standardized item build. Um, so once you find the replay, you can actually go and see what facet they took. So that he also took Corpse Eater.
Oh.
Okay, and yeah, and then yeah, you can also see the talents, they take, so you can know which side people usually prefer.
Yeah.
Okay, then the next thing is to actually just see the way he built. So you can just look at his starting items. These are his starting items. Okay, but obviously he didn't lose any gold also lah. But the priority is always a circlet. You want to get towards the bracer as fast as you can. Then as you go up, so he goes the bracer. Then okay, yeah. So a lot of people do this also. They go blades of attack first. The reason to it is just that because they know they're not going to be able to kill anyone in their lane,
Mm.
so they don't need to buy the boots. They just want to make sure they can guarantee more CS by having more damage lah.
Mm.
Okay, yeah. Then so he goes into face boots, gets a stick, then straight up radiance.
Oh.
Yeah, and it's 18 minutes when he gets it. So now let's just go look at is it possible to see player network? So it's 18 minutes, right? Somewhere here. Yeah, he's actually not he's quite below everyone else.
Yeah.
But if you notice, after this only his network will start improving a lot more. It's because now he has a farming item lah to push
Mm.
himself forward. But yeah, basically it's like that. And the other important thing is to so I can already tell you that this guy is gonna be hitting creeps. Like if you look at his the scoreboard, right? I'm sure we can see that. Yeah. So his CS shot is 400 at the end of the game, and this game is only 40 minutes.
Phew.
Yeah. So basically he's
Farming
hitting.
simulator.
Sorry.
Farming simulator.
Yeah, yeah. But okay, if you look at it, right? See the CK. CK is also 396.
Ah.
Yeah. So everybody that's playing carry is playing it this way lah. They are hitting creeps. It's not really. I wouldn't say farming simulator lah, but it's more like they hit creeps when they are supposed to hit creeps. Then they fight when they're supposed to fight only lah.
Yeah. They.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. They try to avoid wasted time lah. Basically, that's the main one. See, like this guy is 400. His mid is also 400.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, yeah. So they are actually like it's based on heroes. Like here, oh, okay, this guy's only 180. Dark Seals usually hit a lot of creeps as well. Not so sure. Must watch the game lah, then only you'll know. But yeah, then okay. So once he goes into the Radiance, then he gets a Yasha. So this is the next standard thing. Okay, most people they will pair Radiance up with Manta. Okay,
Oh, okay.
yeah, and the reason to it is because the Radiance also works on your illusions. So you can use that to farm waves that you don't want to go out to.
Okay.
Does this make sense? So basically, like give
Yeah,
you an
yeah.
example.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, yeah. Like you can split your
yeah,
illusions.
and but you understand the part where I mean that it's safer for you.
Yeah.
Actually, the splitting illusions part is not very necessary lah. That one is like really maximum efficiency. But the main thing is that because you don't want to go out to lane creeps. Lane creeps are the dangerous ones because people can see you. They can guarantee see you lah.
Yeah.
So what people want to do is like, let's say, example, let's say if you're on the Radiant team, right? And then 18 minutes into the game, this is usually the safer side, the top rectangle. Okay, if you're a Radiant team. So what you want to do is that you push this wave here that's under your tower. Then you walk up, use your Manta, let your Manta go out to hit these creeps, and you are here hitting this.
Mm.
Yeah, so that way it's safe for you. Yeah, so they pair it up with usually he will go Manta. Most people go Manta. If let's say you don't need the dispel, this one he needs as much dispel as he can, because he's dealing
Yeah,
with the
yeah.
Phoenix.
Yeah.
That's the main reason, because they want to make sure that like if he uses his rage, then he doesn't have rage, and this guy, he's the one that's mainly going to be hitting the egg. He and Lina, these two guys are the ones going to be mainly hitting the egg. So yeah, and sometimes people go S and Y, so depends on whether you need the dispel or not. If you don't need the dispel, then just get the Manta. I mean, just get the SNY.
Yeah.
Okay. Then the next thing is now the next items are all based on situations.
Yeah, nullifier.
Yeah, Nullifier is this guy's what? Yeah, I'm sure they're buying Ghost Scepters. Oh no, they're buying Yules.
Kills.
Yeah, Yules. Then they have Surge. So that's another thing he wants to dispel. Just make sure they can't run away from him. Then the following item would be BKB. So you can see this guy is building to make sure that he can uh always have ways of getting out, of things,
Mm.
so that he can
Mm.
keep himself alive in the fight and to continue to be able to hit lah. So Life Stealer is like honestly it's like that. It's just basically a hero that needs to collapse on two heroes, and he needs to be able to hit you without being disabled. So those are the
Okay.
important things. Like if you feel like if let's say they got this fucking lion, then shaman and all this nonsense, right? Then yeah, maybe a BKB will be necessary because you
Yeah.
need like some like 30 seconds of immunity. What do they call it?
Status.
Uh, yeah, debuff immunity to be able to sustain the fight lah. If you can solve this next problem, your I'm sure your win rate will go up a lot more. Like y'all will win a lot more games lah.
Yeah.
Okay, so the thing that I want to talk about is basically the objectives after a certain move. And I actually have some certain clips that I can show you.
Top
Let's
tower
say this
has
one,
looked
right?
better.
Y'all go here, y'all get this Juggernaut kill, right?
Yeah.
I'm sure, I don't know whether this crossed your mind or not, but what y'all did here was perfect. Y'all gated top, and instead, y'all gate top, and I think y'all smoke up to go get this kill, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
I think so. I don't know.
yeah,
Hold
y'all
on.
smoke
I
up,
don't
then
know.
y'all walk all the way here, and y'all find the CK and mid. So this is actually a very, it's a time wasted move lah. It's good
Oh.
that you got the CK, but if it's a very very difficult move to pull off, because this is actually in reliant to the fact that this guy doesn't know what he's doing.
Mm.
Okay, because if let's say an actual player, like okay, I think it took y'all about a minute from this kill to go get this next kill, or like 30 seconds which y'all could have actually got a few objectives. And there's one objective, I don't know whether it would have crossed your mind, but it definitely is in my mind, and I feel y'all should have done it because of the heroes y'all have. But yeah, y'all walk all the way here, then yeah,
Someone
y'all
better
get this
help
kill.
Dire's middle tower.
Are you back to killing
Coin
creeps?
for me.
I think you go try to fight again. Yeah, there's a fight happening here, so okay, that's fine.
That's four in a row.
This is the fight, you kill 3 of them, then the next fight is where y'all lose, I think.
Yeah.
Six in a row. Three down.
Oh wait, this is Juggernaut kill you? No. Yeah, no. He dies as well. Okay, so
Rating
fortunately this all happened, which is good. It's pushing your lead, it's pushing your whole team's lead, but it's not by much, unfortunately. But okay, the move that I would have made, right, is so you're gated top, you guys have Venge, you guys have Shaman with ulti, and you're a life stealer. Immediately go do Roshan.
Okay.
Yeah, because actually y'all definitely can take Roshan. You have to use the snakes lah. You have to use the snake in this case.
Yeah.
Yeah, the big snake to take Roshan. And with the minus armor from the Venge, he's max W as well. Guarantee y'all can take this. Maybe y'all need to trade and tank a bit for each other, but definitely y'all can take Rosh. So if you take Rosh, now it opens up even more for y'all to just run down objectives. You can take Rosh, then you can just run at this tower. I'm sure y'all can go take the next tower as well. Highly
Mm.
unlikely that they can kill you twice as long
Mm.
as you're in front. I think it's very highly unlikely. Okay, so that's just something you can consider to also think about when do you feel that your team can take Roshan? And usually, no, when I say when you can think your team can usually take Roshan, meaning your 5 heroes whether they can do Roshan or not. But you only want to do it, of course, like when you have completed another objective. Means like, let's say this one, y'all get a kill here, right?
Yeah.
The Juggernaut kill. Then y'all straight up take this thing. So basically, they have 4 heroes. It's quite unlikely that they will try to come and fight you with 4 heroes, if y'all have 5.
Yeah.
Yeah, so, yep. Just keep that in mind. The next one I want to talk about is...
Top tower.
Oh, yeah, the CS chart, you see, you're the highest, but to be fair, everyone's pretty low.
Mm.
Okay, so this one I think it can be a bit more higher. But I understand that you're trying to take more fights, and the way you're building is actually the correctly how you want to play lah. But I think this might not always work, this kind of build.
Mm.
Yeah, and if you want to have a like, okay, I can understand it that, like, your game was going well, so you wanted to build it this way, it's fine.
Yeah.
It's, yeah, but most people actually, even if their game's going well, they will try to go to have something to secure their game, which is basically have a farming item.
Oh.
Yeah. All this is correct. You've already got it in your head that you want to hit creeps, after you don't want to do nothing. So that's
Yeah.
good. Um and I think now the whole team wants to just run down bot lane, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Uh it was a good choice, but y'all just didn't notice that timer. So the moment y'all started fighting, he spawned, and that's when the fight was going well up until he came back alive.
Radiant has fortified
Yeah.
their
And then this
structures.
guy misses Shivas. Oh, okay. Yeah, this is another thing. Necro, right, is a hero where, like, this guy got nothing to get out of silence, correct? So it's like when he's silent is the best time to be whacking him,
Yeah.
So what you want to do here is actually, since you have a harpoon, you want to try to harpoon him as early as possible, lah.
Oh, okay.
Just to pull him closer to you so that you can just straight up beat him up, This is the most amount of damage you can do with the fact that he's silent. Because when he's in W, that's when it's difficult, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, try to just harpoon him. Like, I think once you kill here, then this guy was just walking in. The Necro is just walking in,
Yeah.
and he gets silent. Just straight harpoon here, pull him in, and just start beating him up. Like, this whole orchid was wasted.
Yeah.
Yeah, like everybody, nobody did anything to him, and he's the reason that everybody respawned, got back in time, and this CK just walked over. Damn. Okay. Yeah. So basically, everybody got like their whole team got enough time to react is because this guy couldn't die fast,
Yeah.
and he has a heart as well, lah. So that's the other thing. So yeah. Oh yeah. Your ulti, right? Don't waste it, because that's usually your escape route.
I think I misclicked there.
Oh, okay, that's fine.
Yeah.
But like, as long as you know that, then that's good enough.
Yeah.
Because
Usually I don't use it to
just get
to
damage out, is it?
I
Oh,
usually use it to escape. Like
okay.
that's my last resort.
Okay, that's good.
Yeah.
And this just went
Dire's
bad.
middle tower isn't going to last long.
2 down. 2 down.
The greed got you killed here, lah.
Yeah.
Like when you know this is already going bad, right? Like this fight, you already know, like, oh shit, they've suddenly got this CK with an ulti, and like they have all their spells right now while y'all don't have all your spells, right?
Yeah.
So like over here, just walk away. Then they're not chasing you. Just run to the side and TP out, man. If you
Okay.
feel, yeah, just always pick your life over the rest of them. That's what a boss one usually wants to do.
Okay.
Yeah, unless it's like a guarantee that y'all can kill the guy and someone else survives, but every one of them is dead, then it's okay. Like, always take the better end of the trade, lah. Like here, you're just gonna die, and like, even if you kill the Necro, these 2 other heroes are killing you. There's no point to it, lah.
Mm.
If you have to commit your life so much,
Someone better help Dire's middle tower.
and some of the rest of your teammates die,
2 down.
There's- Yeah, okay, so you're hitting bot, right? Your TP's on cooldown. So team decision wise, they shouldn't be fighting, lah, okay?
Yeah.
They shouldn't be fighting because they know you can't get there. But what's worse is that actually you tried to get there. Yeah, you will run from here all the way here, and when you get there, they already dead.
Yeah.
Then you end up dying. Yeah, so if you know, like, you can't TP there, or there's no, usually it's TP lah, like, unless you're a storm, right? But
Yeah.
If let's say you can't TP there, just don't bother. Just start hitting creeps spot already. Or you can't gate there, yeah. Then just don't bother. Because
Okay.
if you run all the way there, right, it just takes too long for players to sustain a fight. And even if like let's say these guys are already ahead right now, they are ahead, but maybe their heroes are not stronger than your heroes and you all have high ground or whatever, but just because it takes too long for you to get there, so it's a 5v4 for that whole duration, it will usually end up with them with that enough time for them to kill your heroes.
Mm.
Yeah, so it's better to just, this is not on you, it's already on your teammates, so don't try to uh in a way you're trying to fix their mistakes by trying to get to there, to make sure that they win the team fight.
Yeah.
But yeah, just do the right thing lah. So the right thing for you is like you can't get there, so just continue pushing out this wave. Now you can even
Mm.
push it up until to the next wave, and then maybe hit these camps before you get out. But there's no point of you going here to die lah. So these
Mm.
few unnecessary deaths are the reasons that y'all are getting further and further ahead. Like the fight already started off good, but it's still not a good choice for you to run all the way there. If they win or lose here, it's solely up to them already because they chose to take this fight.
Mm.
Two down. Two down. Did you think with all of your jumping you could elude
Yeah,
me?
here you try to kill him. It's not possible as long as he has another hero. If he was alone, also a bit hard because I think he still has, he still has zombie slash. Quite hard.
Blame my blade.
Then yeah, lah, so basically um try to make it so that if you guys are gonna fight, you either fight together. If you can't fight together, then just don't fight. Just hit creeps. Okay?
Mm.
And then like the only time where you really need to consider, oh fuck, I need to defend is when they're pushing into your base.
Mm.
Other than that, like if okay, just always think of it as if it's going to cost you your life, should you be going there?
Okay.
Yeah, just think of it like that. Because if it's going to cost you your life, means most of the time the answer is no lah. Most of the time the answer is no. But yeah, try that. And then also Aghanims is okay. It's a pretty good item. Uh, but again,
Dyer's middle tower is under attack.
okay, when you buy all these items, do you feel like you're like in a way connecting dots together? Like that means you have a plan
I,
with it?
yeah.
Okay,
It,
is it a very like standardized plan? Means I do this every game, or is it more like I see the game, then like there's a reason why I want to do it this way? Is there something like that?
uh, for certain heroes, it's standardized.
Okay,
Some is not.
okay, like for
I,
this particular hero and this game.
this particular hero, usually I get Aghanims, but
Okay,
it depends when I get Aghanims.
okay,
Like, I forgot what I go for. Maybe Sanjay and Yasha first, or
okay,
I forgot what I go for. But like sometimes I go BKB, depending on what I need.
okay.
And yeah.
Yeah, so like for this game, I think if like you also can identify it if you want an easier way to how to think of items, right? Also think of maybe like which is the guy that you're supposed to be killing in a team fight or you're supposed to be handling. So if let's say if okay like if I were to pick the heroes now from your opponents, right? So if let's say your objective is to fight the necro, then you need to
Yeah.
make sure you have ways to deal with him. Means like the only thing he has to get away from you is his W, right?
Yeah.
His W, or if he gets his shot, then he's shot lah. So then you probably need a nullifier, or you need someone to hold him down for you so that he can never press W.
Mm.
Yeah, so it's either like that. But if let's say we don't consider teammates, you need a nullifier lah. That's the only way you can get to him, or you have a get an orchid.
Mm.
The nullifier is usually the better option, but it's up to you lah. Because sometimes the orchid can be used for the other heroes also. Nullifier
Mm.
also can, but orchid makes it really hard for people to fight you.
Yeah.
So yeah, pick like that. And then also like so for if you like let's say you wanted to handle the CK instead, then you should be getting a Maelstrom into a Melonia.
Mm.
Yeah, because then you can deal with his illusions. Can take out
Yeah.
his illusions faster. Yeah. So try to think of it that way lah. Like whenever you play, usually people the most basic one is that they will think of if let's say you don't want to think too much, right? You just think about you fighting the other carry. So if it's
Mm.
like you against the Juggernaut, how do I win this guy? If I'm playing this hero, how do I win this guy? you need a way to dodge his Omni Slash, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's like the major one. Then the other thing is, so it's very hard now to find a way to dodge Omni Slash because as long as he has Omni Slash, there's only two things you can do. Is either you quickly infest into someone else or something else that it takes the Omni Slash off you, or it doesn't do so much damage to you. Or the other option is maybe you can get an Orchid and silence him beforehand.
Mm.
Yeah, like those are the only two things I can think of. I think
Like there's no way I'm getting like eels or ghost scepter for lifestealer, right?
I wouldn't want you to do that because you'll sacrifice a lot of your net worth
Yeah.
to wasted items. Yeah, you wouldn't like that. The ghost scepter is a definite no. The yields, I think no, because you have invest. Invest usually is the best way to get out lah. And in this case, um, whenever you choose to fight him, you need to make sure that there's something else closer to you that you can invest.
Mm.
Meaning, like, let's say if you see this guy is he's farming somewhere here, right? So maybe if he's walking in here, you wouldn't mind going to whack him because if anything, you can just go infest the creeps here.
Mm.
There's something close to you that you can infest. Yeah, basically like that. I'll tell you the top 5.
I mean, as a carry lah.
Yeah,
I don't really play Ursa that much, but
you want to know the top 5 carry heroes right now?
yeah, sure.
Okay, the number 1 pick is Chaos Knight. Second is Lifestealer. Third is
Oh.
Ursa. Fourth is TA, and fifth is Troll Warlord.
Sure.
Yeah, these are the heroes, the top 5 lah. Carry
The
heroes.
only one I play is Lifestealer.
Yeah, that's
I
fine.
mean, I do play Chaos Knight, but
But you get Lifestealer majority of your games, right?
yeah.
Okay, then no problem. You can play. I mean, if you're okay with playing the hero more often, then just
Yeah.
you'll be able to go beast with it.
Yeah.